All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakar Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so I'm in this book, Codex Magica, once again. You know, if you've been, following my videos or, been paying attention to my channel, I've been going into this book a lot lately, man. All right, so we're here once again in this book. All right. The ones that haven't seen my past videos on this book, this book is very heavy, man. All right. A lot of great information is in this book, man. It reveals some crazy stuff, man. All right. This book, it goes into, it reveals all the witchcraft, man. It reveals all the witchcraft, all the sorcery and the wizardry, all right? All the Satanism that the elites do, man, all right? It reveals all the wickedness of Freemasonry and all that, which is nothing but witchcraft and Satanism, man, all right? And it shows you how they do it through their symbols, all right? Their hand signals and all the blood rituals and satanic rituals that they do, man, So let's get into this chapter right here. All right, the name of this chapter right here is called "I Fell into a Burning Ring of Fire." All right, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Masonic ring, New Gingrich T-Rex dinosaur, and other mysterious messages on rings and neckties of the elite. All right, so let's get straight into this this chapter, man. All right, I don't know how long I'm gonna make this video or how far I'm gonna get into this chapter, but let's just get into it, man. All right, let me zoom in real quick so y'all can see it. All right, it says the Illuminati seem to have an unusually passionate, if bizarre, attachment to jewelry, ties, and items of clothing. Yeah, and ties. All right, ties and bow ties and suits and all that, man. All right, that's all that is Masonic apparel, man. All right, ties and bow ties. That's all Masonic apparel, man. All right, and as I further get into this chapter here, explains all that, man. All right, that's the apparel of Esau Edom. All right, us being Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man, we didn't wear no ties and bow ties and suits in the ancient world, man. That's not our apparel, man. That's the apparel of Esau, man. And he tells you if you don't wear these things like ties and suits, all right, and bow ties, that you don't look presentable, or this man's the devil, man. According to Esau, if you don't wear no ties and bow ties or suits or button downs, you don't look presentable, man. All right, you think we gonna be wearing ties and bow ties and suits in the kingdom of heaven? Hell nah, man. Hell nah. We gonna be so fly in the kingdom of heaven, man. We gonna be wearing all types of majestic clothing and jewelry and all of that, man. We're not gonna be wearing no ties. That's all Esau's clothing, man. All right, it says let me go back. My bad. Oh damn, did it freeze? Oh yeah, all right, but it kept me at the same spot. All right, let me go real quick. All right. Let's go. All right, it says the Illuminati seem to have an unusually, all right, passionate if bizarre attachment to jewelry, ties, all right, and items of clothing. The Masons wear aprons, high hats, and black clothing. Yeah, black clothing is a part of, witchcraft, all right, and Freemasonry. And sorcery and all that. That's why these so-called fake Jews over there in Israel, all right, these small hatters, these 1948ers, they wear a lot of black. because they're really witches and warlocks, man. All right, in their synagogues, man, they do a lot of satanic and witchcraft rituals, man. You know, because Amalek, you know, these fake Jews being the top tribe of Esau, Edom, Amalek, who at the same time is really the scum of the scum. All right, you know, that's why they wear the all black and all that. They wear all black suits. They even yarmulkes are black, you know, because they're all Freemasons, man. All right, it says the Masons wear aprons, all right, high hats and black clothing, all right. They wear ties and rings, all right, emblazoned with symbols, all right. And as the individual Mason progresses upward to the 33rd degree, he is awarded jewels befitting his various earned degrees. Their ardent attachment to rings, some will call it idolatry, and it is, man. It is, man. All right, so let's go to the next page. All right, I zoom in real quick. All right, it says in an article in a recent issue of the Louisiana Freemason, all right, the author Mason David Roach entitled his article, all right, "If You Only Knew What This Ring Means to Me." All right, he called the symbols engraved on his ring precious, compared them to holy things from scripture, and said the Masonic ring was akin to a crown of purity, which is the total opposite, man. All right, ain't nothing pure about Freemasonry, man. All it is witchcraft and wizardry and sorcery and Satanism, man. And it all derives from the Kabbalah, man. All right. All right. His ring, all right, was simply a typical gold band made with the Masonic square and compass and the letter G. Yeah, the regular Masonic symbol. All right. All right. Sexual idols. All right. It says former Mason Bill Snowbellin, now a Christian, reveals the awful truth about most of the Masonic rings, tie tacks, and other symbolic items. All right, when he writes, "Let's face it, the Masonic tie tack and rings that so many Masons wear proudly to their churches on Sunday are sexual idols." Yeah, because they worship and do a lot of sexual rituals in Freemasonry, which again, it's nothing but witchcraft and sorcery and Satanism, man. All right, that's why a lot of symbols are in Freemasonry, all right, go back to phallic symbols, which a phallic symbol is a symbol that represents a penis, man. They do a lot of pedophilia and gay sexual rituals and all that, man. You know? It says, let's face it, the Masonic tie tacks and rings that so many Masons wear proudly to their churches on Sunday are sexual idols. The gods like Baal of all pagan nations around Israel were all sexual idols, man. All right, so in Freemasonry, they worship a lot of sexual driven gods and all that, gods that represent sexuality, and they do a lot of pedophilia, sexual acts, man. You know, they do a lot of necromancy. They have sex with dead bodies and all that, you know, all types of shit, man. All right, this is precisely what the Most High does not want in his church, and yet all these Masons are flaunting both their idols, all right, and their church membership. All right, it says right here, Snowbellin also mentions a little pin many Masons wear on their lapel of their jacket or coat, or coat shaped like a hockey stick with two balls attached, which is this symbol right here. All right, and I'm gonna get into this symbol in a second. All right, it says Snowbellin also mentions a little pin many Masons wear on the lapel or lapel of their jacket or coat shaped like a hockey stick with two balls attached, which is this hockey stick with two balls attached. All right, it is named two ball cane. In reality, it represents a man's phallus. A phallus is a penis, all right? So this represents a man's penis, all right? Which is wicked as hell, man. Why the hell you want to wear a fat, bro? These things, the things that they do in Freemasonry is crazy, man. All right, this is everything that the elites do, man. All right, starting with the fake Jewish elite Edomite banking families, all right? And then everything under them, man. These people that sit in high places, the presidents, the people that sit in the Senate House, the congressmen, all right, the politicians, mayors and all of that, man. Senates, man. This is all what they do, man. All right, it says it is named Tubal Cain. In reality, it represents a man's phallus and testicles, yet the pin is worn publicly and proudly by many perverted Masons. All right, and this is it right here. It says Tubal Cain, the phallus pin worn by many Masons. Tubal Cain is the password of the Master Mason third degree. All right, and what does this symbol look like, huh? To you, let's get it, man. That's the Facebook, man. That's the Facebook logo, all right? That's the Facebook logo, man. All right, that's the Facebook logo. Let me see if I could pull it out real quick. Look, that's the Facebook logo. All right? That's the Facebook logo, man. Matter of fact, let's get it. Look. That's the Facebook logo, man. Cause we know this man Mark Zuckerberg, man. All right, he's part of the Illuminati, man. All right, he's part of he's a Freemason. All right, Mark Zuckerberg, man. He's a Freemason, part of the Illuminati and all that, man. All right, and his business, which is Facebook, social media does nothing but destroy you, man. It destroys the masses, it leaves them blind, man. You people are worried about what's on social media instead of what's really happening out in reality, man. Because social media is the total opposite of what reality is, man. All right. Let me put this back up there. All right. That's the Freemason. I mean, that's the Tubal Cain symbol that these Freemasons wear, man. It says Barbara says a bond between chieftain warriors. All right, Barbara Walker, all right, editor of the Woman's Dictionary of Symbols and Sacred Objects, discusses the significance of the ring in her book. She says that rings were traditional symbols of the bond between chieftains and the warriors in Anglo-Saxon England. All right, among the Celts, a ring given by a woman to a man represented her sexual availability. Putting the finger through the ring was a sign of sexual intercourse. Yeah, the penis going into the vagina, man. All right. The ring then is a symbol of authority, of bonding, and is a sign of the covenant made between the inferior and superior members of the Illuminati group. In ancient religions and cultures, rings were also magical in nature. All right, according to Kabbalistic rabbis, all right, King Solomon used a magic ring with a hexagram symbol on it to enslave the demon Asmodeus into helping him build his famous temple, which is completely bullshit, man. It's complete bullshit, bro. All right? Because it's the Most High that gave him all the knowledge and wisdom to be able to do such things, man. Right? To carry out what his father couldn't, man. Right? Because his father wanted to build the temple, all right? But the Lord didn't let it happen that way. It was under King Solomon's rule that the temple was built. This is a bunch of bullshit, man. Yeah, he enslaved the demon that helped him build the temple, which is a bullshit, bro. Read this again. It says King Solomon used a magic ring with a hexagram symbol on it to enslave the demon Asmodeus into helping him build his famous temple. Nah, man, because King Solomon was in his right mind then, during the time of when the temple was built. King Solomon was in his right mind because King Solomon did go off. King Solomon started worshiping other gods and of the other nations because he started taking on the gods of the women, of the other nation. It tells you that, and I think that's First Kings or Second Kings, the 11th chapter. I think it's First Kings. All right, But the King Solomon built the temple when he was in his right mind, when he was young. You know? All right? It says this is complete bullshit, bro. All right? Some members of the Illuminati in France in the late 18th century, all right, about 1780, found a new secret order, the Academy of Sublime Masters of the Luminous Ring. The tenets of the group were Pythagorean, all right, and the fields of geometry and science were emphasized. In today's Illuminati, the philosophy underlining the use of rings, neckties, etc., all right, continues from such traditions. The ring is configured as a circle, implying the supposed internal reign of their god Lucifer. He shall they declare, wear a crown of gold, thus the metal of gold is favored. All right. Now I'm gonna get into this. It says the mystic ties of Masons. All right, of the Masons. All right, the Masonic fraternity teaches the illusory. All right. Illusory, all right. The Masonic fraternity teaches the illusory goal that all who are initiated into its ranks are bonded by the mystic tie, quote unquote, mystic tie of fellowship. Of course, this is allegory, and yet the necktie does seem to have a special place in Masonic lore and symbology. You see, the necktie, man, that's Masonic apparel, man. You know, it has a special place in Masonry, man. Freemasonry, man. You know? That's like, you know, when you wear a necktie, man, that's some wicked shit, basically, man. And this is what Esau tells you is presentable. You know, you're a presentable man. You wear a suit with a necktie, a bow tie, and all that. It's complete, bro. This man is wicked as hell, bro. All right? It is believed that both the bow tie, all right, and the traditional necktie are of Masonic symbolic design. You see? Come on. The necktie has two triangles, all right, descending, a larger and a smaller. It is tied into a knot at the neck, signifying solidarity, all right? Yeah, solidarity and unity. The neck itself, as a part of the human anatomy, represents the virtue of sacrifice. In terms of the secret order of the secret society, it symbolizes sacrifice of the individual to the common good of the organization. The necktie is also seen as a bridge to two triangles, to two other triangles. Those of the shirt collar, all right? Those of the shirt collar, yeah. All of the triangles on the tie and on the shirt collar have their point or spear downward toward the realm that is controlling force of masonry. All right, now I'm gonna read this little caption right here. It says Congressman Lloyd Poggett, all right, at center, is sworn in as a voter registrar, all right, for the state of Texas. All right. The elite of the Democrat Party in Doggett's Austin, Texas district are heavily Freemason. All right. Doggett's necktie has the Masonic X symbol connected to the worship of Osiris, the Egyptian sun god. See, now they worship all types of gods in Freemasonry, man. And it goes back to the worship of Satan, really, man. All right, because they worship all these types of gods that have all these bugged out names, but it's a disguise, all right, to make it seem like they're not worshiping Satan, man. All right, it tells you that in another part of this book, all right, that these gods that they worship have all different types of titles, but it's just a disguise, all right, a cover up to not let the people know that they're worshiping Satan, man. All right, it says at Doggett's left, it is the late Congressman Jake Pickle, a Mason who for years was chairman of the House Committee on Banking and Currency. You see, spiritual wickedness in high places. All these politicians, all of them, man. All the politicians, all right, the senates, the mayors, All right, your presidents, your prime ministers. All right, they're all Freemasons, man. They're all witches and warlocks. All right, and all Satanists. You know, it says Pickle refused to allow the U.S. Treasury, all right, which he oversaw, to remove. And let me read that again. It says Pickle refused to allow the U.S. Treasury, all right, which he oversaw, to remove the Illuminati's pyramid and the all-seeing eye symbol from the U.S. dollar bill. All right, so we just go over a page. All right, it says President Bill Clinton seems to specialize in wearing neckties. All right, bearing Kabbalistic and occult symbols. Here triangles. Yeah, triangles is a shape. A shape and a symbol that the elites use in Freemasonry a lot. All right. It says triangles and more triangles on yet another of President Bill Clinton neckties. So he got right here, and then he got more triangles right here. All right. It says, according to news reports, Monica Lewinsky, President Bill Clinton's White House intern lover, gave him a special necktie. When he wore it, all right, she could watch him on TV and know he was thinking about her. All right. Bill Clinton's mother, Virginia, with his father before he was born. Virginia, a Jewess. Yeah, see, all these presidents go back to that wicked bloodline, man, of the elites, man, of these damn devils, man, over there in the land of Israel, man. You know, why do you think Israel and America are allies, man? You know, it says Virginia, a Jewess, was deep into the supernatural magic of the Kabbalah, right? So Bill Clinton's mother, she was a witch. She was a warlock. A witch. Yeah. A witch. Into Satanism and witchcraft, man. All right. Virginia, which is his mom's name, a Jewess. All right. And that's all these fake Jews are into, because they're the wicked. Esau, Edom is the wicked. Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white race. They're the wicked race that the Bible speaks of, man. All right. Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white race, are known as the wicked in the Bible. They're the wicked race that the Lord has created, all right, to bring wickedness upon this earth, so our people can know what true wickedness is, man. All right. It says Bill Clinton's father is a dead ringer for Jack Ruby, the Jewish gangster and a homosexual who assassinated Lee Harvey Oswald. Oh, man, you see? His dad was a homosexual, all right? All right, matter of fact, yeah, it says Bill Clinton's father is a dead ringer for Jack Ruby, the Jewish gangster and okay, all right, and homosexual who assassinated Lee Harvey Oswald, all right? It says, let me read this real quick. It says the Natural Conservancy, all right, a radical environmental group, boasted in its March-April 1998 magazine that CNN founder Ted Turner, Presidents Bush and Clinton, and Vice President Gore often wore oak leaf ties to denote their support for the environmental causes. The oak tree and its leaves are a staple of Druid witchcraft and are popular as symbols among nature followers of the forest horn god Pan. All right, so these elites, bro, they all types of wicked shit, bro. What the fuck? That's why in the Bible they're known as the wicked. They are the devil, bro. Esau, Edom, the Edomites are the devil that the Bible speaks of, starting with the elite banking families, man. You know, they're the wicked. They're the wicked of they're wicked, bro. Like, it makes no... be bugging me out, man. All right, when you come to the realization how wicked these damn devils are, these people that's why the scriptures say there's wickedness in high places, man. Wickedness in high places, man. All right, let's go to the next page. All right, I ain't get this far. All right, but let's do it. All right, it says President Harry Truman. All right, and President Harry Truman was the president when the 1948ers entered into the land of Israel. The fake Jews over there. All right, Amalek, man. All right, that called themselves Jews. He was president when they were put in that land in 1948, man. All right, President Harry Truman. All right, is something that's known as the Balfour Declaration. All right, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how you say it, the Balfour Declaration. All right, President Harry Truman and Secretary of the State Dean Atkinson, both Illuminati initiates, each wear neckties imprinted with sun god symbols. All right, because in Freemasonry they worship the sun god. All right, everything they do goes back to all their symbols and the gods they worship, and all their witchcraft and sorcery and all their rituals go back to ancient Babylon and ancient Egypt, man. All right, you should grab this book, man. You should grab this book, Codex Magica by Tex Mars, man. You know? It says President Gerald Ford, a 33rd degree Freemason. You see, all these presidents are Freemasons. They're all witches and warlocks. All right, wears a necktie with the cross of Baphomet, emblem of the occultic OTO and British Satanist Aleister Crowley. Bruh, like, come on, man. All right, it's the spirit of the Lord that had me keep going. Turning the page, man, to this book, man. All right, I wasn't even going to go this far. All right, the symbol is also worn by the Sovereign Grand Commander of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Ford was a member of the Warren Commission that came up with the preposterous conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. And Kennedy, all right, there's a book known as the Bloodline of the Illuminati, all right, written by Fritz Springmeier, all right, and Kennedy, all right, is one of the family bloodlines of the Illuminati, all right, the Kennedys, all right. All right, it says Chief Justice Earl Warren, all right, like Ford and all the other members of the commission, was a 33rd degree Freemason. There's do the scriptures say spiritual wickedness in high places, man? Come on, bro. Let's move over real quick. All right, matter of fact, yeah. Let me read this little thing. If I could barely see it. You could barely see the letters. It says superstitious necktie. It says when they visited Paris in 1636. Bear with me, I could barely read this. All right. It says a regiment of superstitious croats from what is today Yugoslavia wore silk key chiefs as talismans to ward off blows to the throat. All right, King Louis, all right, King Louis the 14th, all right, admired the adornment and produced a necktie of his own, embroidered and tied with a simple knot. This new style was deemed I can't see what that says. All right, was deemed something. The French word for croat. All right, the nobility of neckwear quickly caught on, and the tying of the tie became an entire regiment in itself. Yeah, so that's what the necktie goes back to, man. That's what the necktie goes back to, man. All right, this book's something else, man. All right. So let's see. It says House Speaker Newt Gingrich, all right, wears a necktie designed by Satan worshiping rock star, all right, Jim Morrison of The Doors. All right, illuminous signals. All right, insiders say Speaker Newt Gingrich is a vain man who does not like being photographed without makeup. All right, here he is below pictured in USA Today newspaper, pimping for a taping of NBC's Meet the Press. All right, This provides greater curiosity about time's running as its front cover. All right, a staged picture of Gingrich in which the speaker is looking haggard and sweaty, his face red flushed and needing a shave. All right, let me keep going, man. Let me back out though. All right. It says on House Speaker Newt Gingrich necktie. All right, we find what appears to be a Triceratops dinosaur and a small daisy flower, each image packed with powerful symbolic content. All right, and you see there's a dinosaur right here. Should I read this or I'll read this and now I'll end the video. All right. It says at left, this cover of Time announcing the selection of House Speaker Newt Gingrich as Time's Man of the Year reveals many mysteries. First, the issue is dated December 25th, 1995. All right. January 1st, 1996, December 25th, Christmas Day, is also the day the ancient Romans and Greeks worshiped the sun god. And you know how Esau, he likes to deal with numbers, all right? A lot of things that they do in Freemasonry is all numerology and all that. You know how Esau works. You know how this damn devil works, all right? Let me zoom in real quick. It says January 1st, 1996, all right, December 25th, all right, Christmas Day, all right, is also the day the ancient Romans and Greeks worshiped the sun god. In this photo, Newt Gingrich appears tired and dismayed. He is sweaty, no makeup is used, and he has a day-old growth of stubble on his face and necktie. There is also a red correlation or flush on Newt's face. All right. His head is strategically placed behind the Time logo, communicating the subtle message that his time in the political limelight is about up. And that's Esau's time is about up. We're living in a time of Esau's time, all right, of being up, you know? All right. The scriptures say Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. After Esau comes up, man, and it's about that time now. It's about to be up. All right? Come on, man. All right? In fact, Gingrich did abruptly resign and leave his high-level post shortly after this issue. Some believe his departure was caused by his unseemly romantic liation, all right? Liation with a female staffer. An affair which prompted the congressman to divorce his wife. However, the most significant images you'll find on this cover are hidden on Newt Gingrich's necktie. All right. Look closely at the inset. All right. And what do you see? A dinosaur. All right. The cave age monster is facing downward toward a flower. The Illuminati's founder, Adam Weishaupt, all right, in the late 18th century, all right, introduced the concept of flower power, all right, a nature worship, all right, and nature worship, all right, shades of the hippie era of the 60s, all right. So that might explain the flower, but what about the dinosaur? It seems that Newt, all right, get the name Newt, all right? Isn't a newt a form of lizard? All right? It says, is a dinosaur fan. Gingrich once borrowed a Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur bones exhibit from Washington, D.C. Smithsonian Museum and kept it on display for a long time in his House Speaker's office. All right? News magazine often commented that the Newt Gingrich was excuse me, let me read that again. It says news magazines often commented that Newt Gingrich was ride proud of the T-Rex display and constantly asks friends and associates why. Would you like he let me read that again. It says that Newt Gingrich was right proud of the T-Rex displayed and constantly asks friends and associates, would you like to see my T-Rex? All right. Now, Webster's dictionary informs us that the root word for Tyrannosaurus is Rivrar, something like that. And something like that, all right? And or tyranny, defined as a government in which absolute power is vested in a single ruler. A ruler unfettered by a constitution, all right? What's more, all right? What's more, the short version of the dinosaur's name T-Rex, all right, would have a very special meaning for occult Illuminati. T stands for Tammuz, all right? It says the anointed figure to come, the anointed figure to come, all right, whose symbol is the T or Tau cross. The word Rex, meanwhile, stands for man as king. In Weishaupt's Illuminati system, the highest degree initiate earned the Rex degree. Whoo. All right. Thus, the symbols on Newt Gingrich's necktie displayed for all the world to see, but for only Newt and his Illuminati henchmen to understand, trumpet this message that our Illuminati goal is a tyranny ruled by a single ruler, the fearful Antichrist beast of prophecy. All right. All right, so I'll just leave it as there. All right, you know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. Okay, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. This book is for us and us only. It's for nobody else. This gospel is preached unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All right. Romans 13:11 says, it is high time to awake up out of sleep. All right, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. It's time to wake out of sleep, man. All right, you are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. Right? Because you still, if you don't know that you're an Israelite, and if you don't know that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right, you are still asleep, man. All right, it is high time to wake up out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. Yahweh Shai is getting ready to crack that sky, man. So we got to come back. We got to come back to Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, man. All right, those are the names we bow down to. Those are the names you beg for mercy and call upon, man. And hopes that you are delivered, man. You know? All right, so with that being said, I want to say shalom, shalom, and to the next one.